Johnny Murray here, and welcome to a brand new tier list video. Today we are going to be ranking all the TMNT Shredder's Revenge characters. I literally just got finished with the game, completed it about an hour ago, and I had time to sit on it a little bit. My review will be out tomorrow. I'm just gonna let my thoughts really sit on it for a day. But the characters, obviously, for a game like this, are the biggest part of the game. And so I'm going to be, doing a tier list of the characters, ranking them all. This is going to be a little unfair because, I originally just wanted to do playable characters, right? But I found this one with all the bosses, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So here we are with all the playable characters and all of the bosses. So some of the bosses I honestly don't even remember. I don't know if that's just because they were boring or what, but this crocodile dude, I can't say I remember him. And someone like this or this guy, I actually can't remember this guy. I sort of remember. I remember his look. I don't remember what he did. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do. But starting off with Leonardo. Now, Leonardo was the guy that I used for basically the entire game. I got him to level 9 or 10, around there. He was absolutely my favorite. I think he's, in my opinion, probably the most fun. I don't know about the most fun, but he just has, I don't know, I just connected with him the most, you know. I really like his super jump move. It's really cool. Of course, his charge move is good. He's just really fast. He's got range. He's got damage. He's just an overall really balanced characters, and I do love super balanced characters. So I'm going to go with the sauce. He was my absolute favorite. No one else I'd rather put up and goated other than Leonardo. So yeah, Donatello was the guy I used the second most. Maybe, actually, that might be a lie. I think I used April the second month. But Donatello was really good. Donatello's definitely staying. He's a really fun character. I could see him being some people's favorites for sure. Raphael, he was okay. You know, he was. I'm gonna put him mid. Be honest, he was okay. He wasn't as good as Donatello or Leonardo, but he was okay. Now, Michelangelo, I did not like at all. Look at this. This is a perfect rank right here. I just wasn't feeling Michelangelo, man. I played as him, and it just wasn't it, bro. Switching from Leonardo to Michelangelo, I just felt such a difference, man. So it is what it is. April, goated with the sauce. April's a really fun character. They give April actually a lot in this game, which is kind of crazy. But no, she has a lot of moves that you wouldn't expect her to have, but she's really fun. She's really fast, and I really liked it. So, April was definitely my second most played character for sure. Splinter was okay. Splinter was, I'll put Splinter mid. There wasn't anything I particularly really liked about Splinter. I just find it really cool that you're even able to play as him, though, in the first place. Casey Jones is really, really fun. I would argue he's right around the same level as Donatello. He's a really good character. I can see how he could be someone's favorite. He's really fun. An absolute standout. Moving on to the bosses. Okay. Bebop, he was in there quite a bit. He was definitely one of the better bosses. He's definitely going to be a standout. I feel like they put him in there. He probably has the most amount of, actually, Bebop and Rocksteady probably have the most amount of boss fights out of almost everybody. I mean, I would argue maybe Krang, I think, has more. I think, but yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady were in there a lot. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna say Bebop and Rocksteady were goated. They were in the first level. They were in the second level, third level. I want to say they were in a level around maybe 7 or 8, around there. They showed up again halfway through. So they were a big boss, man. They were huge. The dinos were fun, man. I'm not gonna say the dinos were necessarily amazing. They were in the Dino Museum. I will say they definitely stood out more than other bosses in the game. for sure. I'm gonna say, ooh, see, this is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna say it was mid. It wasn't anything special. The way you had to fight him, he just does like a charge thing. He attacks. He wasn't all that crazy special. You fought other dinosaurs along with him, so it was okay. Now this guy, I don't even remember. I feel like he was really easy from what I remember. I gotta be honest. If I don't remember him, and if he wasn't that memorable, or yeah, I'm who dat? You know, I don't know. This guy was okay. He was a pretty weak boss. He was basically, he was kind of a mid boss through one of the levels in like a factory, or like underground or something like that. He was like a mid boss, like halfway through, and then you fought this guy afterwards. This guy was much better. He was definitely, I'd say he was mid. But yeah, overall, this orange guy was pretty. But this guy had some cool things to him. This guy was pretty fun. I don't know if he was a standout. The only reason I feel like he'd be a standout is the fact that he's a turtle. He's like a supernatural turtle. But truly, I think the boss battle was just meh, to be honest. Krang is goated. He has, of course, the big body that the whole story was basically trying to build. But then you have the Statue of Liberty, which was incredible boss fight. What a really fun boss fight. Shredder, I'm gonna be honest. Shredder's going in standout. The game is based on Shredder, but to be honest, the first boss battle with Shredder was kind of like, I wouldn't say a disappointment, but kind of anticlimactic, to be honest. I just expected more. He just felt so slow and kind of basic. It's really easy, actually. However, Super Shredder. Oh, yeah. Dude, Super Shredder was sick. What an awesome boss fight. Yeah, he was sick. The way he dashed around, big burst and energy. You had to jump over the flame circles. Yeah, it was great. Then he put those 4 shadows in the corners. You had to oh, yeah. Awesome boss fight. These guys were standouts. They were in the zoo. They didn't show up very many times, but you got to fight them both at the same time, which was really cool. They each did their own unique thing, so I definitely thought that they were bosses that I remember for sure. This guy, I don't know. I just, who dat? I remember his face. Like, he looks very familiar. I can't really tell you what he does. She was absolutely standout. She had a lot of cool things going on with her. A very unique boss fight. I'll give it that. And then also the level she was in was just, I don't know. I just feel like she worked really well as a boss. This guy, I don't necessarily remember. As well as this guy, I feel like I kind of remember him. I do remember him. He came from the sewers. Actually, you know what? He was pretty cool. Actually. I would say he was mid. He might even be a standout. That might be a bit much. I'm gonna put him mid, but I do remember him. He was I'm gonna move him down. The supernatural turtle. I'm gonna move him down. Yeah, he came flying up from the different sewers and stuff. Yeah, that was a pretty cool boss fight. I really liked it. This guy was mid. He was basically robot turtle. The biggest memorable thing from him is I just remember seeing the silhouette and being like, that just looks like another turtle, and it kind of was, yeah. So it's really fun. But no, there is my tier list for Tmnt Shredder's Revenge, all characters and bosses. Let me know what you guys think. My review will be out tomorrow. I really did enjoy this game. This game is definitely up there with one of the best games of 2022 so far. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Johnny Moore out.